Are you planning to study abroad and worried about managing your finances? If so, you're in the right place. One of the first steps to managing your finances abroad is understanding the various fees associated with financial transactions. Let's dive into it. When you're studying in a foreign country, you'll likely use your debit card for purchases or withdrawals. However, these transactions typically come with what's known as foreign transaction fees. These are percentage-based fees, usually around 1 to 3% of the transaction amount. On top of that, some banks also charge a flat fee for each third-party ATM transaction. So, how can you minimize these costs? One way is by considering credit cards that have no foreign transaction fees. This will allow you to make purchases and withdraw money without incurring additional charges. Another type of fee you need to understand is exchange rates. This refers to the rate at which one currency can be exchanged for another. It's important to remember that exchange rates fluctuate and can affect the cost of your purchases in US dollars. Therefore, staying informed about the current rates can help you plan your expenses more accurately. You might be wondering, how can I keep track of these exchange rates? Well, there are a plethora of currency converter tools available online. These tools will give you real-time updates on the current rates, helping you manage your finances wisely. Understanding these fees might seem like a small detail, but it can make a significant difference in your overall financial management. It not only helps you avoid unexpected costs, but also enables you to make informed decisions about your spending. Remember, studying abroad is not just about academic growth, but it's also an opportunity to learn valuable life skills, such as financial management. By understanding the fees associated with financial transactions, you're setting yourself up for a successful and stress-free study abroad experience. By understanding the fees, you can make informed financial decisions and save money while studying abroad. This is your first step towards managing your finances while studying abroad. Stay tuned for more practical tips in our next section. Now that you've got the basics of fees, let's talk about creating a budget. A budget is your financial compass, guiding your spending decisions and helping you navigate the fiscal landscape of your study abroad experience. Here's how to set one up. Start with your after-tax income. If you're working part-time, that's your salary minus taxes. From this pot, you'll need to allocate funds for various expenses. Think about accommodation, food, transportation, and leisure activities. Divide your budget into these categories. This division isn't just about keeping track of where your money goes, but about making conscious decisions on how you spend. It's about prioritizing what's essential over what's optional. Remember, a budget isn't a constraint, it's a tool. A tool that gives you freedom within boundaries. Freedom to enjoy your experiences without the constant worry of overspending. Having a clear budget helps prevent overspending and ensures that you prioritize essential expenses. This way, you can fully immerse yourself in your study abroad adventure with fiscal confidence. Another great way to manage your finances is by spending like a local. Adopting the spending habits of the locals can be a game changer for your budget. It's like learning a new language. The more you immerse yourself, the more fluent you become. So how can you do this? First, observe. Watch where locals shop for groceries, where they eat, and how they get around. Next, interact. Befriend residents and ask for their advice. Locals know the best spots for affordable shopping and can help you avoid tourist traps. In the early months of your stay, aim to spend conservatively. This will give you a better understanding of the true cost of living in your new environment. Remember, every penny saved is a penny earned. By embracing local spending habits, you not only get to experience the culture in a more authentic way, but also make your budget go a long way. By spending like a local, you can stretch your budget further. Next, let's discuss the importance of understanding exchange rates. Now you might be wondering, why do I need to know about exchange rates? Well, here's why. When you're studying abroad, you'll be making purchases in the local currency. The exchange rate between that currency and the US dollar determines how much you're really spending. For instance, let's say you buy a cup of coffee for €5. If the exchange rate is €1 to $1.20, you've actually spent $6 on that coffee. On a day-to-day basis, these differences can really add up, affecting your budget. So how can you stay on top of this? Use reliable currency converter websites to check the current exchange rates before making any purchases. And remember, exchange rates fluctuate. They can change from day to day or even from hour to hour. So it's a good idea to monitor them regularly. By knowing the exchange rates, you can plan your expenses more accurately. Choosing the right bank is crucial for managing your finances abroad. So let's break down what to look for in a bank when studying abroad. Firstly, consider convenience. A bank with a strong online presence and mobile banking options can be a lifesaver. This means you can bank anytime, anywhere without having to step into a physical branch. Look for banks that offer user-friendly websites and mobile apps with features like mobile check deposit, bill pay, and real-time account updates. Next, let's talk about fees. Ideally, you want a bank that keeps fees to a minimum. Be wary of banks that charge for basic services like checking account maintenance, ATM withdrawals, and online banking. Also, pay attention to any foreign transaction fees, which can add up quickly when you're making purchases in a different currency. Customer support is another crucial factor. You want a bank that's there for you when you need them. Look for banks that offer 24/7 customer service, preferably with a live chat feature. This can be extremely helpful if you find yourself in a bind and need immediate assistance. Now, you might be thinking, what about opening a local bank account in my study destination? That's a great idea. Having a local account can simplify transactions and help you avoid excessive foreign transaction fees. Plus, it can make it easier to manage expenses like rent and utilities. However, do your homework before opening an account. Research local banks, compare their services and fees, and choose one that best suits your needs. Lastly, some banks specialize in serving international students, providing tailored solutions to meet their unique needs. These banks understand the challenges you might face when studying abroad and offer services like easy account setup, low fee or fee-free banking options, and even multi-currency accounts. Remember, every bank is different, so take the time to research and compare. A good bank can make your life abroad significantly easier, saving you time, money, and stress. It's not just about choosing a bank, but choosing the right bank for you. A good bank can simplify transactions, reduce fees, and provide peace of mind. Now let's talk about a critical aspect of managing finances, guarding against fraud and identity theft. In this digital age, your financial information can be as precious as gold to cybercriminals. Therefore, it's absolutely essential to ensure its safety. When using ATMs, be vigilant. Look for any signs of tampering and cover your hand when entering your PIN. Avoid sharing sensitive information like your bank account details or social security number, even if the request seems legitimate. Phishing scams are common and can appear very convincing. It's also important to keep a close eye on your accounts. Regular monitoring can help you spot any suspicious activity early. If you notice anything unusual, report it immediately to your bank. Consider using mobile banking apps as they offer real-time updates and enhanced security features. By guarding against fraud and identity theft, you can ensure your financial safety abroad. Another important step is assessing your debit card for international use. Not all cards are created equal, and the one snug in your wallet may not be your best companion abroad. Some cards charge hefty foreign transaction fees, while others might have limited acceptance in certain countries. Let's delve into this a bit. Foreign transaction fees can add up quickly, turning your budget upside down, and limited acceptance, that could leave you high and dry in a foreign land. So, seek out a card that's widely accepted and offers low or no foreign transaction fees. If your current card doesn't tick these boxes, consider applying for a new one designed for travelers. These cards often come with perks like emergency support, making your overseas journey a little less stressful. Remember, the right tools can make all the difference. A suitable debit card can make transactions easier and cheaper abroad. Finally, consider exploring extra income opportunities. There's a world of potential out there in the form of part-time work or freelance gigs. This isn't just about padding your pockets, but also about gaining practical experience in your field of study. If you're an art student, why not sell your creations online? Studying computer science? Consider offering your services as a freelance coder. And let's not forget about casual jobs, which are often overlooked. Working in a cafe, bookstore, or local market not only provides extra income, but also immerses you in the local culture, providing a unique perspective of your host country. Remember, many study destinations permit international students to work legally. So don't shy away from this opportunity. Embrace it. After all, there's no better teacher than experience. Earning extra income can ease financial pressure and enhance your study abroad experience.